Guys, in today's video I'm going to do a demo. I got this product last week and I was just getting ready and I thought, why not apply this on camera so you guys can see what it looks like on someone that's my skin. In MAC, I am in NC45 for the Studio Fix foundation. Face and Body, I'm C6. And the other foundation that I have right now is from NARS and I am in the shade Cuba. Normally I don't buy a lot of palettes that are already made that come with the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter and stuff like that. And usually I don't tend to buy palettes like these because I find that a lot of the times one or two of the products either don't show up on me or they just don't go with my skin tone. But this is very warm base. This is very warm tone, so I thought they would all work on me. I was questioning the bronzer a little bit just because I didn't know if it was going to show up on me. A couple things that I wish were a little bit different. I've been using this for about a week now. I do wish that the bronzer was a little bit larger. Mind you, I am basing the changes that I would like to see in this palette based on my preferences because I'm a bronzer lover. I would have much preferred the bronzer to be the size of one of these highlighter pans. You know, if you are a highlighter lover, then you would be completely satisfied with it. But I don't find the need for two massive pans of highlighter. So the bronzer is called Malibu. The highlighter is called Rose Gold, this one right here. This highlighter is called Beach Nectar, and then Hibiscus Bloom is the blush, which is really, really beautiful. Although this palette did come out quite a bit ago, it's still on Sephora's website and it retails for $46. The value of it is $76. All right, so let me get into the bronzer here. I do have my complexion already done. I powdered my face already, and I'm just picking it up with a massive brush here, and I'm just gonna start applying it here to the outer parts of my face. So it gives me the most subtle bronze look. I'm gonna try another brush here really quickly. This is the one from e.l.f. It's the complexion brush. Oh, did I mention the massive mirror? This is an awesome mirror, and it does sit up like this. So if you put it on your vanity and stuff, and you want to be, you know, hands-free, you can definitely do that. So I'm just picking it up with this brush here, so you can see the applications. It's super subtle. It's really beautiful if I don't want too much bronzer on that day. And I'm just starting here at the back of my ear here. I'm slightly bringing it up. As you can see that here compared to this side, it's really pretty. But I can tell you right now that I am going to go through this bronzer fairly quickly because it doesn't have a lot of product. You know, it's not a massive pan. On some days when I wanted a little bit more color, I did reach for a deeper bronzer. But for every day, I think this is really beautiful. And it is on the matte side. It doesn't have any kind of shimmer, just an FYI. I'm trying to use the mirror in a way to where it doesn't show up on camera. And Chrissy is on the tan side, a little bit lighter than myself, or quite a bit lighter than myself. But she's definitely warm tone, and I'm really glad that she did something for us tan skin girls. I wish she would come out with another palette and maybe put in a deeper bronzer for deeper skins, because I could use something a little bit deeper than this even. But again, you know, I'm a bronzer lover. It's so soft too, and not patchy. Some bronzers sometimes, depending on the undertone, tend to get muddy on me. This is not one of those bronzers where I feel like I'll have that problem. You know, some of them, the more you apply, the more muddy or purpley they start getting. This is not one of those. You can keep layering it on, and it just keeps looking great. I don't have any highlight on my face either, by the way, just because I wanted to show you guys what these highlighters would do. So let me grab the highlighters here. I've been dipping into both lightly and applying it just here on the upper parts. Now usually for highlighter, for me, see that? It's so pretty. I prefer a highlight that blends into my skin so it's almost undetectable. It looks like my skin is just naturally glowing. This is not one of those highlighters. I can see the little particles slightly on my skin. So I do go in very, very lightly with it because I don't like that glittery highlighter look, but you can see the glow is beautiful. And I've even been mixing it with my powder and just applying it right in my T-zone area to give me that all over glow, very lightly. Right, I'm gonna grab the same brush. Same brush. I'm just gonna grab a dash of that blush, and I'm just gonna tap a little bit on the back of my hand here and see if it picks it up with this one, because I don't think I've applied it with this brush. Usually I like a smaller brush for my blush. Let me grab something smaller. I'm gonna grab this one. This is a Wayne Goss number 2 brush, by the way. The other one was from IT Cosmetics. And I usually like to apply my blush more towards the back here. The blush has a little bit of glow, but I think because I tend to apply my highlighter before my blush. Sometimes you can still see the glow peeking through this blush. It's really pretty. Can you see that? Look at how pretty that is. I love the color of this blush. It's so great for summer. I would totally take this if I was traveling this summer. I would take it with me because I wouldn't need anything else. You see that? Look how gorgeous that is. And I pick up just a dash at a time so I can control. A little bit on the tip of my nose here. I'm just gonna pick up a clean brush here and just buff things together. More than anything, once I have my blush and my highlighter on, I almost want a little bit more depth in this area here. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more. This is not gonna show up too much more on me. That's as far as it goes for me. But you know, again, I'm a bronzer lover, so. Let's do a closer look on how this looks on the skin, shall we? I think it's really, really pretty. You see that? And the bronzer. Alright, and then quickly here, what I have on my eyes, I have New Moon from Chanel as a base. This one right here. In my transition, I have Frappe from Makeup Geek. This one right here. And then on my lid, I have this little shadow. This is from the Chanel To Save and Dome little palette here. I have this one on my lid, this in the inner corner, and then a dash of these 2 deeper ones in the outer lower lash here. And for my lips, I just applied 3 products. I started off with this Vamplified lipstick gloss little guy here that I have in my project, and then I topped it off with this Stila Convertible. It's a cream blush / lip product. I don't know the name of it because it rubbed off, but it's definitely more on the peach nude side. That's that one right there. And then to add just a dash more color, I pulled this Revlon Berry Smoothie because these are awesome. Just to add a little bit more pink onto the lips. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it super helpful. If for some reason you guys were looking to purchase this palette, personally I feel like this is a great investment because you get quite a bit of product, and again, like I said, this would be awesome for travel. It's not too bulky. The packaging is a little bit on the heavier side, but it's not too heavy. Plus, you are condensing so many products into one palette here. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.